Hey everyone, I am so sorry. It's been months and months and months since I've made a video. Um, but I am done with my first college program and I am about to go on to my second college program. I decided to extend. So right now I'm kind of in a weird in between week where only me and one of my roommates are living here at our current apartment, and then we'll be moving over to another complex. So I'm going to do a little bit of an apartment tour today. So I'll show you what a Vista Way 3 bedroom, 6 person apartment looks like. This is one of the remodeled ones. We were originally put in one of the older ones that's not remodeled, and it was absolutely disgusting. We were extremely disappointed. So, like an hour into being there, we went to the front desk. A bunch of parents went with us, and we all went and complained, and they moved us over to another one. Not that that's a normal thing to happen. It was just that one specific apartment was really gross. So don't come here expecting to like move apartments or anything. It was just, I think we were just the exception because there were like 8 of us there complaining. Um, so that was kind of how the first day went. It was very hot moving in August. So if you're moving in the fall, please dress like for the weather because it's so hot. It'll be miserable. And then there's just so many things that happened. I wish I had made videos, but I just didn't get the time. I've been so busy. I work at Cirque du Soleil. That's where my main entrance job ended up being at, was Cirque du Soleil. It sounds weird, but that's where I work. I love it. I have a lot of good friends there. The hardest thing is having them leave because like I said, this is this awkward week where the second program's going to start. A lot of people have been moving out, going across the country, going back home, going across the world, all kinds of stuff. Some people have stayed, but a lot of people have left. It's kind of empty at Vista right now. It's weird. Like, we're apparently the largest class of extenders, but it's still pretty weird because there's just nobody here. But you will have the most amazing time on this program. It's been incredible. I didn't think I'd like living with 5 other girls, but I ended up making some really good friends. And it was a little weird to get used to, especially since the last 2 years I've been living on my own. It was a challenge at first to adjust, but I miss them, all the ones that left. And one of them stayed, so we're gonna be moving together over to the Commons. We got our last choice, which was Vista. That was a shocker that morning because I was the first one to check in, and they told me Vista when that was our last choice before triple occupancy apartments. And I was just not happy with that. And I told you we were able to move apartments, still at Vista, but we're in a pretty good location because we're right next to the clubhouse. We're right by the bus station, so that's pretty helpful if you take the bus and everything. They have the learning center in the clubhouse, which is pretty cool because you can check out movies and games and books, and then you can also use the computers if you need to print things. You get like 10 pages for free per day. Trying to think of what else there is to talk about. There's so many things. You'll get to go to the parks for free whenever you want, as long as there's no blackout date for both your pass and a guest pass. You can, I don't know, you can do so many things. You have discounts on all kinds of stuff. The fall is definitely a great time to come because while you will be missing the holidays, which is extremely hard, I did have a lot of difficulties at first with missing the holidays, but I was able to see my family both like a week before Thanksgiving and a week before Christmas. So that made it a little easier. And actually working on the holiday makes it a little easier too, because then you're not just sitting alone while everybody else is working and your family's having fun at home and everything. So it's a bit difficult, but you will get used to it. But for the fall, you get all kinds of extra discounts. You get a 40% discount. You get a family holiday celebration booklet that has all kinds of crazy things. You get an extra day of guest passes to bring people to the park. You get bigger discounts at restaurants. You get in a Disney Quest for free if that's your thing. What else? Company D, which is one of the Cast stores, and Cast Connection, you get coupons for those. All kinds of stuff. But I feel like I had a particularly good time to come here because we were the first group of cast members to test out having magic bands. So we now have cast magic bands. I don't think the new spring CPs are getting them, but so we have magic bands to use to get into the parks. Let's see what else is there. So many things. I can't think of anything. Please, if you have any questions, ask me. I just feel so bad that I wasn't able to make any videos. I was so busy all the time, so it's just hard to hard to get through everything and be able to try and make a video at the same time because time just flies when you're here. Make sure if you want to do a lot of things, make a list. I made a bucket list of all the things I wanted to do. I haven't done all of them yet. I've done a lot of them, but I haven't been able to finish all of it. But it helps you definitely figure out what you want to do. I made sure I did the 4 parks challenge last weekend, which is where you go to each of the parks. You can make your own list of things you wanted to do. We tried to do like a ride and some sort of attraction or show in each park. So we did that. That was kind of the last hurrah with a few of my roommates. And let's see, what else have I done? I went surfing at Typhoon Lagoon. That was a lot of fun. If you have $165 to burn, that would be a really cool place to spend it. Did a trip to Clearwater Beach. I'll probably be doing that again. I've been to Celebration a few times, been to Winter Park a few times. Those are great places to go because you will get extremely sick of the tourist areas and you'll just need to go to a town, like a real town, because Orlando's not a real town. It's just a conglomeration of tourist traps and somewhat of a city. I don't know. It's very hard to explain this place, but there are some cool areas. It's just the areas that you live in are right near Disney, and they're very, very touristy. Let's see, what else have I done? I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. That was a lot of fun. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party I didn't actually go to as a guest. I ended up picking a shift up in parade audience control. So that was really cool because I was able to go to the party without having to pay for it. All I wanted to see was the parade and the fireworks and a couple of other little things. And I got to see it all while getting paid to do it. So if you want to go to one of those types of parties, try and pick up a shift because that'll save you some money. What else is there? I went to my school. My University of Missouri played in the Citrus Bowl last week in Orlando, so I got to go to a bowl game for my school while not even leaving the same town, so that was nice. Trying to think of all the things I've done. Gone to the parks a million times. Food and Wine Festival at Epcot's a lot of fun. That's a really good time. It will eat up your wallet, but it's so good. All the countries have little booths set up, and there's like extra countries that are in there that normally aren't at Epcot. So that's a lot of fun to check out. If you want to do drinking around the world, that's the time to do it. You can also eat around the world, so you won't get too incredibly drunk. There's just so much that happens here. I'll have to make a video explaining more things, but this is kind of a little update video. I'm going to make an apartment tour for my next video, and I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to cut this one short, and we'll make another video. All right, see ya.